girls.
How many friends do you have that are girls?
Truly friends or like more like a circus?
Like truly friends.
Maybe 3.
And like what type of level of friendship is that on? Not like you and family, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, not like a really close.
What do you think of that?
Well, with our neighbor,
Yeah.
pretty close, but like she's far away. And I like it like that. I just like being her friend.
No, but I mean like in your day to day, and like in person and stuff.
In person?
Yeah.
Not that many. Just like girls I'm dating, which I wouldn't say are friends
Yeah, no.
yet.
I mean, yeah, not friends yet.
That's my goal, is like finding a friend who's a
Well,
girl.
yeah. That's the goal for like
A best friend.
if you want to be married or have a long-term relationship with someone.
Yeah.
But what about just like friends though? Like I feel like that should be something you should be trying to tap into. Just so you're
It's
more
not-
just so you're more like,
It's more like a girl that like I'm friends with, but like we hang out with like me and another guy,
No, I know. What I'm saying is
not just like together.
you should like aim for that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. How do you think you would go about doing that though?
I have to put energy into.
I mean, have you ever had it like that,
Yeah.
Okay. Was that
It was
good
great.
for you?
Yeah. I mean, it's like there's just like a human friend. Talk about the same things. Like, feels like having a sister. It's great.
Yeah. I mean,
My best friend's probably my sister.
yeah. It's not really, I feel like it's different because of the social constructs and all of that. We
Yeah.
live in a society.
I mean, if she's attractive, then it's like,
Right.
like there's always that like beast inside that wants to have something more. But I have to like fight the urge to be, my friend Mazur was saying that, like, fight the urge to not be an animal, to overcome like the animal instincts. Just be like
I don't know. It's not
I'm a
that.
human being, Like,
Okay,
I have a
we're all
mind.
human beings.
I have a mind. I have self-control.
Yeah, but I don't think that you have to actively fight any sort of urge to do anything. You just
No.
they're another person.
Yeah, they're another person. Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know if you have to put it so
I know.
like primally.
But we are pretty primal at the same time. Like, if a girl's attractive and hot, then those thoughts run through your mind. Do they
That's
not?
all they are, just thoughts.
They're just thoughts, yeah. But like,
It's not-
to have
that's
control.
not very primal.
Because you could ruin a friendship if, I guess, communication, like talking to the girl and saying like, look, like, I want to just be your friend.
Okay.
But it can also seem like very cringy sometimes, kind of awkward.
What are you talking about?
I had this friend, and I told her like I just want to be your friend. Like, I don't want to have sex with you, and it just like was very like awkward telling her that, like, as if it was kind of offensive.
Friends on her?
Yeah. And it
Okay.
kind of ruined the friendship a little bit.
Wait. What do you mean ruin the friendship? You guys were
She's
already friends and you told her you wanted to be friends?
We were friends, but I like never mentioned the thing that like I didn't want to have sex with her.
Well, then that doesn't mean you guys were friends. That means that she was trying to date you and you were going out with her. In your mind,
No.
you were just like, we're friends, but...
I never invited her on a date. I just said like, want to hang out.
Well, that's what a date is in her mind.
Okay, well then you have to make like what if you want to just make that clear to a girl? You just
What?
want to be friends.
Well, you did make it clear, but down the line, you didn't make it clear in the beginning, so you guys were not friends.
I made it clear pretty.
Well, what do you mean you made
We're
it
just
clear in the
getting-
beginning? Why'd you have to tell it?
What do you just like at the first moment you meet a girl, like first impression, like, hey, I don't want to have sex with you, like,
No, it's just that the way that you carry yourself and the signs that you give off will tell that you're not trying to pursue a relationship.
are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure not.
Because I wasn't flirting with her.
Well, you don't know that, I feel like.
Then probably a lot of girls don't know that, because a lot of guys get like mixed signs too from girls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely goes both ways.
Like a
but what
girl
I'm
can be
saying-
nice to a guy.
What I'm saying is that why would it have ruined the friendship if you told her, I just want to be friends? There means there was no friendship in the beginning if you told her, I just want to be friends. It means that she wanted, like, a relationship. And you didn't realize that.
She never asked. She never said that to communicate those things. So I communicated. We were talking about communication. I was like, I would just be honest and communicate. I just want to be your friend. I don't want to have sex with you.
Okay. Well, people don't always communicate that, though, and they don't have to either. They just
No.
send signals.
Well, explain these signals, because I'd love to know more.
Well, I mean, how'd you guys meet?
We met at this place, this tea house area.
Okay.
Through actually we met like at this party through a friend. I don't want to like name drop her because it's like
No,
weird.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what was the first time you instigated and you said you want to hang out?
No, we like were at this party and we were just like talking, and then I asked her like, "What's that tattoo about?" And she's like, she had this.
Well, you.
Shit, I'm gonna
well, let
be
me say this
describing
first, so I know. You being so inquisitive, asking all those questions and stuff, is flirting, and that's how.
So
girls
every
take
time you
it.
talk to a girl, it's flirting.
No, it's not every time you talk to a girl. You could talk to a girl in a way that's not flirting. It's just merely conversation. But when you're asking a bunch and like she's gonna think you're flirting with her and like you're interested in her.
Okay, well then, fuck. I should just be like more boring then.
Not more boring.
Like
Just
me asking questions.
You say more stuff and you offer more to the conversation instead of just asking her a bunch. Does that make sense?
It's not really my style though.
Well, that's what a conversation is. You ask something, they say something.
That's a question.
Huh?
Yeah, I asked her like. What?
You
Said
say
what?
something about yourself though.
Yeah,
As far
I
as
did.
what they say.
Yeah. I said, "What's that tattoo about?" She's like, "It represents anger." I was like, "Oh yeah, like I want to talk about anger." And then we started talking about anger.
But what do you mean we started talking? Did you just ask her a bunch of questions, or did you actually talk? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, dude. I didn't.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Let me start asking you questions instead. Okay. What?
about girls?
Yeah.
What about girls?
How many friends that are girls do you have who are just your friends?
I don't know. I can't really think of it on the top of my head.
Well, think about it. I'll give you time.
Okay.
Who are like really your friends?
I just say like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And has it always been like a platonic vibe, or has they ever been like have you ever had those conversations?
No, yeah. There's definitely actually been history with some.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's natural. It could be like that.
Okay. Well, open up a little more.
Well, you can have sex with a person and then just realize it's not the right time, I guess. Right person, wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
So, still be friends because you guys really, like, think each other are cool or whatever. And you're friends with all the same people or whatever.
So, like, you've had that before?
Yeah.
So it's gone from romantic to platonic?
Basically.
And it's just been, like, pretty
Well,
smooth
it's
sailing?
like, it went from platonic to
Yeah.
then romantic and then platonic.
Okay. How is that, like, the transition from platonic to romantic to platonic?
I'd
rough?
say it's just a lot of time not seeing each other,
Uh,
but still just like friends and just hanging out, like
Giving it space.
talking about life all the time,
Ooh,
being there for each other.
interesting. Yeah, I think you've had like more long-term relationships with girls than I have.
Yeah.
Like, I've just like I've had friends who were girls who were platonic, and then it became romantic, and then I just cut them off, like after, because I can't handle it.
You gotta focus on yourself sometimes.
Yeah, it's like
I just would say in life, I don't know. I've just been a romantic, I suppose. I just feel like when I'm with somebody, it gives me motivation to be my best self. Yeah.
do you like get addicted to them? Like after
Perhaps, I'd say.
after you say goodbye to her and like kiss her goodbye, do you feel like your stomach drops, like your heart drops, and you're like,
No.
ah, no,
No, definitely not.
okay,
It's just more addicted in the way that I'm just like, oh yeah, I gotta see him again. Like, that's my favorite person. It becomes like, but I'm
like
working on
you can
that.
smell her, huh?
No, I can't smell.
I know, but in the past, like you could like when you were in love. Have you ever been in love?
I don't know. I'm kind of young.
Infatuated?
Yeah, I've definitely been infatuated with people.
Just like feelings where you're like, whoa, I didn't know these existed before.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. Some good times out there.
Yeah, like real high highs.
Yeah, it's amazing. You don't even need to be around heck of people.
Yeah, just like two people.
What? Two people? Just one
No, like
person?
you're yeah, what? Just two people together.
No,
yeah.
I know what you mean.
And you just like with this one person, like she'll just make your day, or he'll just like make your day.
Yeah. I was listening to a song. I like the lyrics. It was just like, she loves me better. She could change the weather.
Yeah, literally like
Literally, yeah.
Mhm.
The weather is sometimes just really gloomy. So I feel like girls can do that.
that. It's wild what they can do. Ever like, do you cry about your breakup?
For sure.
Yeah, me too.
But I think that guys, we can change the weather for girls too. So it definitely isn't just like, a one way. It's not a one way
One way street.
street.
Ever gonna have kids?
Oh yeah, I want my own kids.
What are the requirements for like wifey? I'm sure you don't know that yet, but like it's just fun to like hypothesize.
I kind of want really like a. It's gonna sound weird, but like a woman who like has the same work ethic as Momor.
As Momo.
Yeah,
Okay. So busy woman?
not necessarily busy because you don't have to like live a busy life to have a strong work ethic, but just somebody that doesn't play about shit and likes to get shit done.
Does what she says.
Yeah, because I feel like when I'm with Momer sometimes, it's just like we're like a power duo, like a dynamic duo. We just get shit done,
Yeah, our grandma is like crazy. She's a powerhouse. She's an ox.
So logistical. Yeah, that would be great. That's what I want. I guess that's one of the requirements.
One requirement for me is that like my wife can get along with you, can get along with my mom, can get along with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like she has to be able to communicate with my family. And that I have
Why
to
is
get,
that so important to you?
I want to get along with her family because family is like so important to me. Like I don't want a lot of drama can stem from like my brother doesn't like my wife or my sister doesn't like my wife. Then I lose lose my family. So I want to like always keep it tight.
My first like long-term girlfriend's family didn't even know like we were dating and I
How did you feel about that?
It was just definitely something that like I probably felt something about, but I couldn't. I feel like I didn't let myself feel it because I was just like, what, like where would those feelings go? And
Did you feel like you were just like this secret of hers that she was just keeping away from her family?
yeah, but it's like it's not her choice. She wasn't allowed to date.
Of
And all
course
that.
not, but like, still,
Well, yeah,
those
still, it
feelings
was
still
just
come
like I
up.
never met that her family, and like I met her sister though, so
Mm.
she made an effort.
Mm.
Yeah, so. But I just thought that was funny. Parents didn't even speak English,
Didn't even speak English.
so I wouldn't even be able to talk to them if I wanted to.
You know,
Cantonese.
something that I'm really sad about is that like my dad like just never met any girl that I liked. Yeah.
Sorry.
He died before he could like, but he met your girlfriend.
Yeah, that was a weird, crazy experience.
I was there when it happened.
He was just like
He
saying
was kind of
words.
nice. He was nice to her.
He was so nice, and he was just saying words that just surprised me. It was just like, so are you like a CBA or like?
A what?
It's like a Chinese-born American.
He was saying that?
No, he was ABC,
Oh.
and then she's just like, yeah, I'm ABC, and then she's like, yeah, like Aladdin's a CBA. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I'm a CBA, Chinese-born American.
Oh yeah, interesting. You are. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. I went to visit our friend David
Oh yeah,
last
I went
week.
to visit him.
Yeah, and
His little baby son.
he has this like really cool place, which maybe you guys will see on the podcast if we have him on. It's like a freaking swimming pool. Was owned by like this Hawaiian family who built it for their their in-laws, their parents, because they needed to make this flat ass mansion so their wheelchair could go everywhere. Has like a hot tub, huge Olympic-sized swimming pool, a sauna, it's like a spa built in Japanese architecture. Anyways, David's wife and his realtor lady were talking about, they're both Chinese, and they were talking about how when they were 20 years old, their great grandparents were still alive. Because like the great grandparents had kids at like the age of 19, and they're like what's it called? Pre-arranged.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, it was a whole new perspective because they were very like positive about saying that like it's cool to have kids when you're early. Like that was their whole thing. Like, you know, in America, it's more like we're more like wait till you're 40 until you have kids.
Terrifying, bro.
It's a totally different perspective, but
There
it's
was a
still
girl
valid.
that had a baby, was pregnant in my high school.
In high school.
Yeah.
See, like the cool thing is you guys see like generation. You know, as just personal, I probably won't do that. But I was just being open to it. I was like, oh yeah, like if I had a kid now, I'd like get to see my great grandchild potentially. And that's pretty cool. It's like pretty wild, right? You wouldn't get to do that if you're 40.
It's very rare that you have a child at such a young age and
Your child also has
they
a child. Younger.
turn out well enough to have a kid.
Really?
Well, I guess we're in a special situation. If I had a kid, you had a kid, or I had a kid, mother could take care of it, mama could take care of it, right? You know, while we're like actually growing up.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have that, so it is very rare that happens.
It literally calls for like a whole new way of living, like a whole new society. Because like our society is like have a kid when you're older, send them to school,
It's better to have kids when you're older. I'm gonna wait till I'm like 35, maybe.
No, I'll probably wait till 35 too.
You're just gonna copy me.
But it's like Kanye was talking about like a new way of living, like in these like circular cities where like you have a kid, the kid doesn't go to school. They go to a group of grandparents, and like that group of grandparents like helps raise the kids while like the mom and dad like work a farm or like You know what I mean? Like a different system. So the elders take care of the kids.
That sounds so weird and silly.
It's how people used to do things.
Oh, how they used to do things. I thought
Yeah.
he was proposing it.
Going back to that, so like there's more community and there's a feeling of family, building a family.
They never go back to that.
Why not?
I feel like all the old people nowadays are like senile.
Maybe it's because they don't have like those kids in their lives. Like David was talking about how when he had that kid, the grandmother, his mom and his dad, like they had this spurt of energy. They were motivated. They came alive. It's like it was like this instinct, like holy shit, like our son just had a kid and like something just like initiated. And like now it feels like there's so much separation, divide between families.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, actually, I don't know
What? Talk. Say.
if I'm gonna have mother taking care of my family and all that. She might be with or just living her own life, or with you.
It depends. It's like the structure of society. There's like so many ways that
In Italian
Society is
society,
structured.
they grown-ups still live with their parents until they're like 40 or something.
whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's normal.
So that probably creates like a whole different type of society.
I'm pretty tired though, dude.
That's cool. And the
Wanna-
podcast here,
You wanna call it?
I think we got some good bits.
Okay.
All right, bro, we're wrapping up. Wrapping up. Take it easy. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.